Hey guys, happy Wednesday, happy new comic book day. No comics as always in the pull list. Just figured I'd come here and talk and see what we talk about today. Um, so for those who don't know, I went to the Arnold. It's a fitness expo on this weekend. There's some footage, but a lot of it kind of went to trash. I don't know what's going on with this memory card. It's just going to crap right now. But actually the cool part in the convention center there was an actual comic shop, so they had $5 trades, so I was like, yes, this is good, I will definitely be doing this. So I picked up a couple trades. First one, Superman Ending Battle. The reason I got that because of Jeff Johns' name in there. Read it. Great book would make an awesome movie. Awesome movie. I mean, just think about the background where it's just basically, think about it. It's if what if all the enemies of Superman knew his identity? It's like it's so good. It is so good. And Jeff Johns is only one in like one piece. The rest of it's really written by like Joe Casey, but I honestly think it's a really good story. And then for all you Hawkman fans, yes, I saw it. Usually I don't pick this stuff up, but because I'm getting into Hawkman more, this is volume 4. Because I know Jeff Johns wrote volumes 1 and 2, so all I need to get, I have volume 1 on digital, so I need to get volume 2. So get me volume 2 and 3 and 4, and I'm kind of excited. I've just glanced at this, but this is actually looking really cool. This looks like a really good story. I mean, so Tim, if you know anything about this, let me know. I mean, I'm actually really excited to read this one. Yeah. And then I did get one single issue. Had to get Shazam. Had to get my boy Shazam. The Malevolent Machination of Mr. Mind. Mr. Mind is the caterpillar villain of Shazam. He can control anyone. We'll have to see what goes on with that. But another thing, there are videos coming. Expect a video on Sunday for my Captain Marvel review. The wife and I are talking. We're going to be going to see Captain Marvel this Saturday, and I will be putting up my review maybe with her. We'll see if she will come on there. Hey, Nerdy Blair, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Oh man, but yeah, I'm excited for these. I'm definitely gonna be doing a review on this Superman Endgame ending battle, because that is an interesting concept. I think you would like that, Nerdy Blair. Just think about this, okay, man. Think about if everyone knew if all the enemies of Superman knew his identity, knew he was Clark Kent. That is like the story. It's awesome. But Captain Marvel, we've talked about this last week. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of excited. I mean, I'm hoping it's good. I'm just hoping it's good. I'm hoping those guys that were doing it were trolling, just because they want to make sure Shazam was better. Which, excuse me, the Shazam trailer. Holy cow, that looks amazing. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I I'm one of those guys that doesn't like to I usually like to watch one trailer and then try to like leave the rest for spoilers, but man, I can't stop watching those trailers on Shazam because I'm so excited for it. I just want to make sure that my prediction that I made a long time ago is good. It's good. There's more of the villain in there and showing how powerful he is. So yeah, I know. So am I, man. It's just it looks so dope. It looks so dope. Oh man. But I haven't been watching any more of the Endgame or looking at more of that. Oh, another thing, breaking news. Idris Elba, I think his name right. I'm probably butchering it, but he is replacing Will Smith as Deadshot. I honestly think it's a good pick. Elba's been a good actor, and I could see him doing what was the one Stephen King book he did? Uh I can't remember the name of the movie, but it looked awesome. He was facing Matthew McConaughey. I can't remember it, but it looked awesome. And I honestly think that he could I saw that. I thought highly advised now blah. Dark Tower. Okay, yeah. Um Really? You don't think just because it's DC? Are you just trashing because it's DC, Ryan? Are you just trashing because it's DC? I swear, if you are, man, we're gonna make a we're gonna make another video because of that. Yeah, oh, I knew it. I knew it. What up? What up? What up, Trinity? What's up, Trinity? Oh shoot, that's right, right. Oh man, what up, Second Street? Oh man, we were just talking. Idris Elba is gonna be replacing Deadshot. Replacing Will Smith as Deadshot. Yeah. See, there's someone else who's pumped here. Come on, jeez. Uh, it's it needs. I think it's a good choice, and you gotta look at the bright side, Ryan. At this, James Gunn is going to be doing it, and James Gunn again made a movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, a series where it's a I want to say I think I've been saying B list, a B list group that no one cared about that was very hard to sell and made it into something that's like top selling, like everyone's wanting something about it. Bro, you know I'm not a gun fan. Yeah, I'm not either. You guys a poser. Okay, okay. Yeah, but you have to look at the suggestive Guardians. That's all I say. I don't care about his other stuff. Just the success in Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the only thing that I look at as a comic book guy. It got me more interested as a comic book guy because I was like Guardians of the Galaxy, don't give a crap about. I read a couple things on them, but I didn't really like dive into it until like I really watched more of that Guardians of the Galaxy thing. Nah, dude, I'm not gonna give him full credit with GOD. Yeah, yeah. All right. I tried. He didn't? I thought. Well, hmm. Okay. Let's think. So there's another. Yeah, they are okay. They're pretty good. I mean, the Donny Cates Guardian Galaxy is amazing, and I'm gonna do a little just little shout out. You got to go watch March 15th. I am excited to actually watch Nerdy Blurb TV versus Dark Knight Nation, and I'm hoping that this pull list thing happens. I hope this pull list thing happens, man. Hey, Second Street, you had a notification for a comic Marvel review, and it like went dead. What happened with that, man? Because I tried like jumping on that and it said it got pulled or something. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna see what he said about it, and it kind of went dead or something like that. I want to know what happened. Yeah, I want to know. I want to wait. I can't wait for that trades versus because now I'm turning into the trade guy because I can't get the single ones. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, because I tried. I all I know is I got a notification, and I clicked on it and it said it was not available. So, well, we'll see, Ryan. I want to see your argument. I want to see it, man. I know trades all the way. I mean, I got some good trades, but I mean, honestly, if you want to keep up with the newest stuff, that's where single issues are the key, and they're usually worth more at the end. You know, it's selling value too. Um, I streamed it right after that. My ops was messing up. Okay, I got good points. I will shut it down. Yeah, you probably will. Knowing you, uh, that's gonna be an interesting one. Oh man. Oh, let's see. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think should replace uh Tom Holland if they do uh you know make the Venomverse thing going? I like the value of trades, but single issues keep me waiting. You like the value? Yeah, yeah. Andrew Garfield. I know you're gonna say that. Trades are good if you don't want to wait. Yeah, and they are a great value if you just don't want to like spend the money on the single issues. But yeah, but like I didn't even realize like the new Doomsday Clock came out. I haven't read the last one because I had that electronically, but now because of all those delays, I'm like, you know what? I can wait. I think I can wait until the actual well maybe not. I don't know. I mean that one oh, it was getting so good. Dr. Manhattan is like wiping out the Justice League right now. That's my prediction because that's what the cover looked like, and it was like, what? um, but let's see what else. You think Andrew Garfield replaced? Well, Andrew Garfield was good in the first one. The second one, I didn't think his Amazing Spider-Man was that great. Uncanny George did a great. I just saw that, and that's why I'm asking about it. I did. I just saw that, and that's why I was asking. I gotta subscribe to his channel too. He's a good one. Uncanny George. It's another one you guys want to check out if you're in the comic verse, the comic YouTube. Check him out. Also, for anyone that's watching this afterwards, anyone that I'm mentioning right now, Nerdy Blurf TV, Second Street Marvel, go check their channels out. There are great content. Both of them have great points of view. I want them to do a video together. I'm calling it right now, you two. In Second Street, Nerdy Blurb, I want to see a video. I want to see a video of you two because you two would be an unstoppable force when talking about Marvel. But I like action. He was, like I said, he was when Maguire was in there. It was okay, but I think like the only reason when I did my parallels, I wasn't thinking clearly when I did my comic parallels on the character parallel on that. I think Garfield actually had the true like. He was, I think, a really good Spider-Man in his first one. His second one, he was like, yeah, he was whiny. That's all he did was whine, and I was kind of like, I'm not liking this. Yeah, it's just, I'm DTF down to, what? DTF? I have no idea what that is. Down for it. Okay, maybe I don't know. But yeah, I think right now the first one had kind of its dark tone at times. Yeah, but it was. I mean, the first real interpretation I think of Spider-Man that we got in a long time. But what I want to know is who would they put in the Venom movie if they actually did? I mean, they could put Andrew Garfield in there. I mean, I don't know if he's still contracted to do that, but I mean, he's taking a break. Oh, another thing that's kind of interesting that I didn't know that I just found out today. For those of you guys watching Arrow, Arrow is done. Season 8's the final one, which I'm kind of happy for because let me get this straight, okay? Arrow started off great. If we didn't have Smallville, Arrow wouldn't have been made. It was actually supposed to be spinning off with the original guy, but then he kind of said no. But that one lasted 8 seasons. The first 3 seasons were great, and then it started faltering. We tried to watch more of it, my wife and I, and it just didn't work. It wasn't great. So I'm kind of sad, but I'm kind of happy that it is ending after 8 seasons. So, and it makes me wonder too, because I didn't watch the last crossover scene, which was, I mean, I loved Infinite Crisis that they had. Was it Crisis? Crisis on Infinite Earths. Yes, the Crisis on Infinite Earths series is awesome. It's like it literally like they finally did some comic book. That's what I should do. I should finally do that's a comic book version I can do on because that one they were close enough to doing it. I don't watch. I hate this. Okay, the thing about doing this things live on the phone is that I'm gonna do that all live visible because like when you don't do it, it pops up and it does it. So I don't watch any of the Marvel shows. I have managed to watch most Marvel Netflix shows. It's like force feeding. Yeah, the Marvel Netflix series were really good. Hulu, what was it? The Runaways was actually I thought pretty well done. Again, I understood why they couldn't stay to the source material. AKA, one of the girls was supposed to be a mutant. They couldn't make her a mutant, so they made her an alien. Yeah, but I have yet to finish Punisher season 2. It's rough for me with Punisher. I love John Bernthal as Punisher, and I'm a Punisher fan, and it's just a lot to take in for me, and a lot to focus on. But I do like Bernthal as one. And anyone watch Umbrella Academy? I've got to start watching that again. I watched the first episode, and I thought it was really good, and that's the one I need to binge watch. I will be binge watching that soon. Getting that down because I know that's based off of one of the volumes, I believe. I've heard it's based off one of the volumes, and I want to make sure I get that because that's a comic book equation that's coming. I'm telling you, Ryan, that's coming. I just got to watch all of it and read the comic. Right now I'm reading Oh, that's another thing. Um, because DC streaming service, the Doomsday Patrol is awesome. Okay, Doomsday Patrol is awesome. Ryan, I've given you my password. You need to watch it. Okay, I know you don't like DC, but trust me, you're gonna like it. Okay, you gotta watch it. Agents of Shield. Yes, we are finishing up that right now because it got. That's the thing. Like after I think season 3, my wife started not liking it. I like season 4 because Ghost Rider. Guys, if you haven't read the Ghost Rider trades where about Robbie Reyes, perfect comic. I mean, just artwork. I mean, oh, let me just find it. The artwork is just phenomenal, and it's a Marvel comic. So Ryan, you got no excuse to read it now, not to read it. Um, where'd it go? I have it. It's one of my favorites. I picked up the whole run. It's written by a really not that good of an author. Ghost Rider. It's the Robbie Reyes one. Where is it? I have it here. It's here somewhere. I know what it is. Crisis. There it is. It's called actually All New. It's called. Here it is. All right. This is what it's called. It's called the All New Ghost Rider. And that's volume 2. This is volume 1. And it's the dopest comic. I was sad they didn't I'm sad they haven't if I ever hear they're going to that's the one thing I wanted to read the Avengers series right now because the Avengers series was rumored that he was going to be leading this, but it's not Captain America, but he's on the team, and I do want to read that more because it's just, I mean, imagine if you know the story like the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider. This isn't that, and Nicolas Cage is actually the guy training him because he's like, you have a different spirit, and it's not. It's an evil spirit that's taking over, but it's like, oh, it's so good, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at that art. I love the art in this. Moore and Scott did a great job with that. The art and the chains and all that. Oh man. If you haven't read that one, highly recommend it. And I know it's on, I don't know if it's on Comixology, but I would definitely recommend that one. Let me think. Agents of Shield. Agents of Shield good. Ghost Rider's good. But yeah, that's what I was getting on, was like as soon as they had that, and that's another probably comic movie equation. I'll do a couple of episodes where how true did they stay to the character of Robbie Reyes, and they did a phenomenal job. When I finish Thor, I think I'll be done with superhero. Finish Thor. Wait, what Thor comic you reading? I want to know which one you're reading, Ryan. If you're reading God Butcher, you got a long race. You know that Jason Aaron's run ends with War of Realms. Yeah, but I'm telling you that War of Realms that's coming up, that's the end of his run. Right now. That's how long he's been doing it. So I think that's what they've been saying too. He's been saying like after this I'm done with Thor, which is good. I mean, he needs a break from doing that. So maybe he'll just keep on doing Avengers. But let me think. Yeah, that's why me and Dark Knight are debating. Oh, because you want to pick up War of Realms? Might as well, dude. I mean, you could either. The thing about War of Realms right now is there's tie-ins, so you don't want to get those. You just want to get the main event, but tie-ins help out. So, yep, I just rather do it in trades. Yeah, and that's for the same thing. Yeah, but going back with Agents of Shields, the LMDs were awesome. I think it's a. I think it's a really good series. I know Ryan's not liking it, but hey, I was thinking of getting those in trades. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be doing the same. I have one more trade I have to actually get for my Green Lantern run of Robert Venditti's. It's the final one, and I'm done with that. I finally get all of them. And then I have all of Robert Venditti's run. I have all of Jeff Johns' run. And then I don't know. Grant Morrison's been issues. It's a ton of issues. Which one? War of Realms is a ton of issues? Which one's a ton of issues? I don't know what ton of issues. I have never seen you because I have no interest in gets the film. I know you won't. Um, yes. Okay, yeah. It is gonna be a ton of issues. But, it's like right now, what was it Avengers No Home or something? Like that one, they were getting to me because I read Avengers No Surrender, Never Surrender, which is awesome. I'm saying that right now. That's one of the coolest comics that I've read. And No Home, something No Far From Home or something like that. Something that's the continuation of it. And they were like, "Oh yeah, it's a weekly series for 10 weeks." I'm like, "For 10 weeks, it's a weekly series? You mean I have to pick this up every week?" I mean, it's written by like Al Ewing and Mark Waid, which are great writers, but I can't pick up a comic for 10 weeks. That's kind of pushing it. Um, that's why I like stuff. That's why I really like stuff like Freedom Fighters, which is a maxi series, which means you get it monthly. Um, I think Immortal Hulk was monthly too. Um, so those were two I really liked, and Shazam. Um, but uh, let's see, guys. Like, if you have any questions, just throw them out. Like, even like who I think, opinions, anything, throw them out there. We'll talk more on that. Um, let me think. Let me think. Who else do you think is going to be in James Gunn's okay, let me say this. What characters, what are you reading back issues? What are you reading? What issue what like trades am I using? You going to see Captain Marvel? Yes, I'm going to see Captain Marvel this Saturday. Sunday I'm going to make sure there's a video that goes up. I'm going to record it on Saturday night and then edit it during the day while I'm at my in-laws and my parents. And then actually that Sunday night I got to record with Geek Fortress. Can't wait for you guys to get that one. That one's going to get up right away. What are back issues are you currently? Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, back issues that I'm currently reading right now. I will be reading Hawkman. I have Jeff Johns first. This one is the first two volumes is Jeff Johns. I've read his first one. I liked it. The second one I haven't picked up. This is the fourth. It was part of those trades. So I'm reading that one. Alan Moore. That's another thing. Sorry, I was talking about DC streaming service. Ryan, you need to watch that. Because they're making a Swamp Thing series, and I've read Scott Snyder's deluxe version of the Swamp Things, and right now I'm reading Alan Moore's, and oh my God, do I love Alan Moore now? Like, it is so good. Like the way he describes a being that's not supposed to be human is just like it's almost like Neil Gaiman. Like it's that good. Swamp Thing by Alan Moore. That's what I'm reading right now. Swamp Thing by Alan Moore. Am I having connectivity issues, guys? Because I'm looking like I'm doing pure like fine. If I'm not, let me know. But yeah, Alan Moore's Swamp Thing is like, if you haven't got that, if you haven't read that one, definitely read that one. I think personally that's what they're gonna base it off of. I'm hoping they are, because yes, yes, Snyder's run was good, and I thought it was like a great story. Really good, like kind of reintroduction to it. Like, if you haven't read Alan Moore's run, you can read this run. But I really do like Alan Moore's run a lot better right now. I mean, it shows like how he's getting his powers and how like he's training to use them, and it's and like Constantine pops up at one point. That's the story arc I'm at right now. Is Constantine's like, hey, you can teleport. You do know that you can you basically kill yourself here and then reborn yourself somewhere else. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And so that's one of the ones I'm reading. I plan on reading also the DC Rebirth, anything on Image. I do have, oh, what was it? I think, what was the one you were talking about? Leviathan? I think that one's I got on my works. I tried reading Spawn, and it's such a difficult read because it's such a 90s era comic. It's just like riddled with like 90s. It's Spawn is like the Image like big name. it's I don't like it. I'm sorry, but it just if you're a Spawn fan, it's hard for me to get into. But let me think. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. Second Street, I want to know what you're reading too, man. Put that down in the comments. Uh, let me think. I have a lot. Like I have a lot on my tablet right now that I'm reading. Oh, that's another one I just finished was the Moon Knight run. There's a Moon Knight run written by Warren Ellis at one point, and then oh, I don't remember the name afterwards, but it's cool because uh it's during Civil War, and at one point uh Captain America comes to Moon Knight to Mark Spector, catching up on Uncanny X-Men. I got a stack I haven't read yet. The new one? Is that the new Uncanny X-Men? Sorry, I'll get back to Moon Knight in a second. I just want to know, is that the new one you're reading, or is it like trades by Bendis? Because I know Uncanny, I think it was written by Bendis. Um, but back on Moon Knight. Moon Knight was new one. Okay. Moon Knight was approached by during Civil War. He was approached by Captain America, and at that point, he was like, "I'm not trying to recruit you. I'm just trying to make sure you don't go anywhere because you're that nuts." Because right now he's like killing Moon Knight. For those who don't know, he's a guy who literally is essentially if Batman. He's Marvel. He's Marvel's Batman, but nuttier. Like he has multiple personality disorder. He thinks he's three. He takes on usually three personas, or four if you count Khonshu. What was it? Jake Lockley, who was meant to be a like millionaire actor, producer, blah blah blah. Mark Spector, who's a mercenary, and then oh I can't remember the last one. It's something like Paul or something. He's like a what's it called? Taxi driver. And then there's this god that's called Khonshu, that's the moon god of Egypt, and he is the god of vengeance. So he's looking for a guy to live through. Uh, his original power they tease that he doesn't have anymore, but apparently he got more powerful, like more stronger and more faster with his agility when the moon was full. So when it like waxed and waned, that's when his powers would change. So I got an issue for my pull list this week. Quite a treat. Can't wait to see that one, man. But I read that one and that was kind of cool because at one point also Tony Stark comes out and says, "Look, you gotta stop." Like he gets registered. Moon Guy gets registered. I don't know how he passed. He like the funny part is like he passed like because like one of the guys was hypnotizing the three personas and the fourth one popped up and Conchu's like, "I'm gonna tell everyone my things, and if you don't, I'm not gonna do anything." So we're gonna have to see how it goes. I mean, I love Moon Knight, and I do think he needs his own. If Marvel was to make another Netflix series, it needs to be Moon Knight. Everyone's been saying that. They've gotten, the Defenders. They got, what was it? Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punisher. They need to do a Moon Knight series because it needs to happen. It's a great series in itself. The character is, I mean, personally my favorite. I loved him ever since Ultimate Avengers. Yeah, Ultimate Alliance. He was a badass in that movie. So definitely need to be watched. So that's another one I read. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see your pull list, man. That's the one. What is that? You doing that Friday, right? Trinity, it's Friday, right? That's when your videos go. It's Friday, I think, right? Please say I'm right about that. Usually, it's your poll is on Friday. I'm gonna speculate on some of the streaming services tomorrow. Okay, yeah. But like I have a bunch on there, and I just need to start deleting some. So yeah, okay, it is Friday. So another plugin. Go check out Sex Street Marvel. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He does awesome channels. Is on Friday. He's doing his poll list. He does it live. It's an awesome one. He does call it the Trailer Park. I think it's called Trailer Live something. Trailer Park. I think it is. Am I right? It's Trailer Park. I can't remember. I just know it's a live thing, and I usually jump in and talk. I usually do that. A lot of fun. But back to
back issues. Trailer Park Live. That's what I thought. Okay. Um, if you got any suggestions, Ryan, start like throwing them out there for images because I am trying to get into more Image comics. It's just there's none that are kind of like grabbing me. Like I wanted to read Leviathan. I think that's the one you were talking. You did a review on. Check that video out. Trust me, if you haven't, check it out. Um, Leviathan's one I wanted to get into. I know you got tons. You need to just start texting me that, man. Just be like, bro, read this comic, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, because that's one I gotta jump into. Because right now, like I said, I'm trying to get all the comics I'm reading that I know I can do a comic movie equation on. But once I get a break off those, I'm gonna start doing like Image comics and start doing actually comic reviews because it's been a while since I've done a comic review. I mean, I've kind of been stingy on those and been doing more of uh, the comic book equations and character parallels, which there's stuff coming. Again, starting to record some more tomorrow. There'll be tons of content coming. So, um, in the coming in April, they'll be coming all out. So yeah, well, except for the March, except for the Captain Marvel movie, that'll be coming out as soon as possible. You know, gotta get those views, guys. Um, but yeah. Lately, I've been reading a lot of novels, but I'm down back to Image Comics, and I got Rex. Okay, man, I'm waiting to hear about those. You ready? More East to West? I want to know if you have. If you guys haven't read that one is Jonathan Hickman's like best comic. Like I was surprised how good that comic was. So that one I just wow. I wanted to read the rest of them. Um, Great, man. That's awesome. But I'm trying to think of other ones I could recommend to you guys. Um, Definitely Alan Moore's. I'm definitely planning on doing Batman Beyond because he is one of my favorite characters. So I am planning on doing the because I've heard Dan Jurgens took over um after Future's End, I believe. He might have done it before too. Future's End happened, then Dan Jurgens took over, made Tim Drake Batman Beyond, which was kind of interesting, and then he brought back uh, Terry McGinnis. Um, Dan Jurgens did? Really? Huh. He's usually a good writer. Um, but I really want to read his DC Rebirth Batman Beyond because apparently the Joker, the original Joker, not like a Neo Joker or anything, the original Joker is back in that one, which was so cool because um last time we saw in the Future's End, the future Batman, Bruce Wayne, actually became like was like uh fused with the Joker and was sent back as an assassin. So I mean to know that Joker's still alive would be kind of cool to see it in Neo Gotham. So um another thing that I'm gonna do a little kind of shout out to is Stuff of Legends. He is doing a fan cast for I believe it's the Bat Family. I just got my entries in. Definitely go check that out if you want to get into that. I mean, if you're not, I mean, it's a fun thing to do. I didn't think I would do it again, but I definitely am doing it again. Definitely recommend if you do, just email Stuff of Legends. I think it's at stuffoflegends@gmail.com. Uh, and just that you're gonna want to be in it because it's a doozy. It's fun. So definitely look out for that video. I gotta actually do that when I get back. I get those images up. Um, Let me think. Is Uncanny X-Men any good? Cause I heard the coolest part. Let me know, Trinity. Let me know about that. Cause I want to know if, cause I heard that like what was it that, um, Nate Summers, which is X-Men, which is the X-Man, which is the most powerful mutant, and Legion like fused together or something. I wonder if you've already. It's good so far. Oh, I might have ruined it. Sorry. Dang. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about X Men is X Men's been kind of like an iffy comic I've heard like Tom Taylor did the X-Men Red, which I want wanting to read. So when that comes out, I think the first trade's out, so I definitely want to get there. No, I just got there. Okay, good. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I didn't ruin anything. But let's think. Let me think. Let's do 5 more minutes because I'm already pushing 40. Got any questions? Got anything? Just throw it down. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, bro, you like nail biter? You should check out Lock Me. I have that. That's one I do have. I remember seeing that because I think when I was on Goodread, you had that like recommended. I think that one I'll definitely have to go and start reading that one later on and see how that goes. Um, what was that one I was just reading? That's a horror flick that I thought you would. There was a comic I was reading that was horror. I don't know. But you haven't read Nail Biters. That's a good one too, guys. Ryan is the one who got me on that one. Nick Fury doesn't lose his eye. Don't lose his eye. Oh, yeah. Read the first issue for sure. I'm done with the series. I'm about done with the series. Really? Did it not do well after the second? Yeah. All right. Uncanny is a great use of X-Men continuity. Overall, Marvel has this really going underlying on the continuity. Yeah. I think honestly, Marvel right now is doing a good job with their continuity ever since they got rid of Bendis. Because right now I'm pardon my friends. All right, peace out, Nerdy Blurb. I think right now, Bendis is like screwing up the continuity galore. Like, you want like just like how bad he's screwing up continuity. Go look what he's doing with Superman. Like Peter Tomasi did an amazing, and I can't wait to actually start reading because I read only a couple of issues when he did the Superman and introducing Jonathan Kent, like Superman's son. And what's the first thing Bendis does? Sends him out with Jor-El. Yes, Jor-El's alive. To go and research how he does it, and he comes back as almost like an adult. He was like 13 last time we saw him, and it's only been a year, and he's been 18. Now he's 18, and I mean, I don't know what else is going on with that, but ever since Marvel got rid of, or he left and went to DC, with Donny Cates, they've been really keeping well with continuity and referencing stuff too. That's the thing I'm liking that X-Men probably is doing right now, and everything else is doing. So definitely one of the things I'm gonna say I'm gonna do. Aggressively relaxing. Thanks for coming here and joining, man. Let's see. What am I gonna be talking about? Another comic you guys should be giving a chance to if you haven't to is Hawkman. Hawkman, I'm always gonna say it. Great comic. I wish I could still be going on it, but I mean, honestly, Robert Venditti's doing a phenomenal job with it. You like what's his name? You like the only thing is Shazam. The only thing that is really both bothering me in Marvel continuity is Mephisto is supposedly to be locked up in hell, but dude is in every comic. What? Really? You gotta be... What? No. Because he was in Doctor Strange Damnation. Wait, what? No. He's still in it? Oh. But, what up, Stuff of Legends? Guys, again, check this guy's channel out. Yeah, Shazam versus Captain Marvel. Dude, Shazam all the way. I'm telling you right now, Shazam's all the way. Just no. I mean, I will be watching it this Saturday. There will be a video coming up on Sunday. Dude, have you watched? Okay, has anyone watched the trailer for the second trailer for Shazam right now? Which looks like like you see. I'm gonna see both. I'm gonna see both too. I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's a comic book movie, I'm gonna watch it. The only one I actually have never seen in theaters, and I'm glad I didn't, was the the latest reiteration of Fantastic Four. I watched it like for free at one point, and it was kind of. I'm glad I didn't see it. I haven't seen the new trailer. Dude, watch the new trailer. Oh my gosh. Billy Batson runs. Here's one thing I'll just give you a little spoiler on. Billy Batson runs off the rooftop and shouts Shazam. Like he jumps off and shouts Shazam and transforms. And you get to see what's his name? I know you did. And I was pumped up for that. That's what I wanted to do too, is my own trailer racer. It's I love him playing with electricity. He hits one of those buses, and then the bus goes and falls, and and what's the first thing Freddy does? Dude, he's like, did you see that? He's like, yeah, you electrocuted this bus and almost killed these people. But I caught it! I just started laughing my face off. Oh, it's so good. And, see, I think it's Mark Strong is the villain, right? Him playing Dr. Silva, and seeing him, like, full power. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how he does this. Or when he tries to leap over a building. Yes! Leap over a tower. So for those who don't know what he's saying is, in the end, like, he's like, you can leap buildings in a single bound. So he tries to jump over a tall building, and he doesn't make it. He just hits the window. He hits one of the windows. He's like, sorry. Making fun of Superman, man. I can't wait to see what they do. I mean, I hope there is some sort of like, cameo. I mean, it'd be great if they show a cameo of some sort. I mean, they're saying there might be, but there's not going to. I'm seeing Captain on Friday night. Dude, I can't wait to see your review on it. I mean, it should. I'm hoping it's going to be good. 2 after credits. There's 2 after credit scenes? Is that what you're saying? There's 2 after credit scenes? Oh, wow, I went over my time. Okay. Got to be prepared for that. Okay, 2 after credits. All right. And who knows? Maybe you'll see my wife doing the review with me. We don't know. Supposedly it's going to be the best. It's going to be the best one. Well, yeah, it's going to show which ones. It's either going to show her appearing. I'm going to speculate right now. It's either going to be her showing up in the present, because we know it's set in the 90s. It's going to be her showing up in the present, or well, that's what I think. One of them's going to be her showing up at the present. The second one is going to be someone being a Skrull. A famous Avenger is going to be a Skrull of some sort, and we're going to figure it out who. Or maybe Thanos is a Skrull. I doubt it, but you never know. He's got that Skrull look. So we'll have to see on that one. But I'm going to call it, guys. It's kind of getting late for me. It is... Come on. Got a new watch, and it's kind of going on there at 9:22. I have already seen the spoilers on the end credits. 9:26. Oh God, how cool would it be if it was her tracking down Nova? Oh, man, stuff of legends. If that was the case, I'm gonna be like super happy if that happens. I'll be super, super happy if that happens. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Peace out. Have a good Wednesday. Hope you're enjoying your comics. And I hope you enjoy your comics. And, yeah, keep an eye out for that video on